Jess, 4 from 4. What's the mentality, I guess, coming into this game when you guys have been so dominant to start the season?
Yeah, obviously have had such a great start to the season, but it's not getting complacent with that and making sure that we just stick to our normal game plans. And we know Firebirds have been playing some really great netball as well, so really making sure that we're sticking to what we need to and coming to this game really firing.
You dropped the second quarter against the Swifts. I know Dan's a bit of a perfectionist. What do you need to sharpen up on, I guess, for that whole four-quarter performance to get the win tomorrow?
Yeah, so I think it's just making sure that we don't go away from what we need to do, and I think we lost a bit of focus in that second quarter and the crowd came into it a little bit, so hopefully tomorrow being here at RAC Arena, that's going to help as well, and the crowd will be on our side. So yeah, just staying focused in those moments and not letting a side come back into the game.
Your matchup in particular, you're going to be up against Laura Dunkley. She's in some great form this year. What do you do to shut her down, or how do you prepare to come up against her? Yeah,
she has been playing amazingly this year, so just making sure that I get my footwork right. She's loving the depth at the moment, so I'm going to try and push her up the court a bit more.
And if we look at their attacking line in general, we saw Emily Moore come out and play goal attack for them in the last game versus Tipper Duan. How does that change, I guess, their attacking line, or potentially what you guys do in defence against them with that different goal attack position?
Yeah, I think they have great variety and depth in their whole attacking line, to be honest, and that's something that we've looked at, and we think they're pretty similar to us, that when they roll the changes, it doesn't really necessarily change their game plan too much, so it's us just sticking to what we know and making sure that we focus on ourselves rather than focusing too much on them. But yeah, the game plan won't change too much depending on what different players are out there.
Janelle, obviously such a dominant target for them. When they can move the ball quickly down court and get it into her, she's pretty unstoppable. What do you need to do in wing defence and across the line to slow up that ball? Yeah,
I think it's making sure we try and keep them off circle as much as we can, because it's really hard to defend, obviously, once they get right on the circle edge. So making sure, keep them off as high as we can, the big hands up, and really forcing the ball over that baseline.
Friday night game, something a little bit different for you guys. I think as a sport, we're trying to push to grow our audience. Is a Friday night game something that you think is going to help get more bums on seats and more eyeballs when Saturday and Sunday's dinner and people are playing netball? Yeah, I think it's really exciting. It's a good little trial to see how it goes, and I can't wait to play tomorrow. It's been a short turnaround, but the Friday night netball, it's it should be really exciting. Hopefully people are coming straight from work and whatnot, and like you said, people play on Saturdays, so hopefully those people are going to come to the Friday night and watch that. I had a cheeky look at the stats before this, and you guys are currently the lowest for general play turnovers in the competition, and not just by a little bit, by 20. What has helped that, or what I guess has been the focus for you guys to keep that number so low? Because the next behind you, so you guys are 55, the next behind you is 86 from the Swifts, so that's a huge difference. Yeah, I think we have had a huge focus in pre-season about discipline and not necessarily just hurling it into the goal circle, so making sure we're working it onto circle edge, even if we think Janelle is available and free. I think a huge thing has been that possession game and making sure that we keep hold of the ball.